Hi, Beverly Fast Sinclair with Keller Williams Realty in Carmel, Indiana, talking with sellers today about ways you can maximize your profit in today's marketplace. One of the things I think that's also very important when you're selling is light. And by light, I don't necessarily mean the amount of light that are coming from your lamps and your light fixtures. And while that is important, I'd like to talk right now about natural light. What kind of light is naturally coming into your house? This becomes, I think, an issue that most times I've seen it is when the seller doesn't actively live in the property. They won't be going in day after day, or they may even be, halfway across the country, and they can't come and turn on lights before showings. Now, while I appreciate and certainly understand that sellers don't want people knowing their house is vacant because someone might come and rob it or sack it or, tear things up, I totally appreciate that. I also think it would be good to have some kind of light on in a house. A dark house is not a bad thing if you live there. There should be some kind of light, natural light on in a house when you show it. Now, one of the things you could do if you are not living in your house, but it is active on the market, is get some floor lamps, get some, regular lamps if you have any furniture in there, and maybe leave some of them on all the time. Now, I know this is lamp light, but it beats nothing, and then maybe an agent could come in and get the blinds open. The other thing, if you have a really, really, really good friend who you could say, hey, I've got a showing tomorrow, it's a second showing, could you please go over and open all the lights for me, pull all the blinds up, open all the curtains wide. That would be very much beneficial to you because, again, natural light is important. Now, one thing about natural light that people, I think, neglect sometimes is how clean are your windows. If you have windows with even just a small film of dust on them, which, most of us honestly do, you're going to be amazed when you clean the inside and outside of your windows. Light reflecting, off of glass can add a lot more light. And I think sometimes, myself included, we just don't notice it. It's just how we live, and it's, if it rains, there's water spots. But again, you want it, it's like going to a dealership. If you are going to buy a new car, have you ever seen a dealer leave water spots on a windshield? No. They want to put their best foot forward, and they want it to look perfect. And you want to do the same thing with your home when you sell. Another tip regarding light, when your light bulb's burnt out, or maybe even before you list the house, make sure you put in, this is regarding fixtures now, make sure you put in the maximum wattage bulbs you can for your light fixture. I've seen people that don't necessarily like a lot of light, and there's a lot of people that prefer a more subdued environment. I absolutely understand that. When your house is on the market, however, you don't always live like you normally do. Replace every bulb with the brightest wattage that you can because, again, light is good. And you want the room to be filled with light. While subdued lighting may work for you as an individual, and it may be very soothing, you want to maximize your profit. So, again, understand that this is not personal. It has nothing to do with your preferences. It has to do with your money. And getting a lot of light into a house, both natural light and as well as the brightest bulbs through fixtures, can certainly help you along that road. If I can help you, please call me. My toll-free number is 888-456-FAST. My local number is 846-FAST, 846-FAST. Make it a great day.